friends, welcome back to another video. I just wanted to do a quick update about what's been going on in my life. I have not been on in a while. I'm like really sick. I have like a chest cold type thing. So we'll backtrack to, was it Wednesday? I think it started like Wednesday. Well, anyway, I was at work and I get a text saying that I needed to get to mom and dad's. I'm like, oh no, what's going on? And it was their dog. So I flew out of work, because I wasn't sure what was going on. And I had gotten out of work. I told management, look, I need to leave. There's an emergency at my parents' house. So I go to my parents' house and everybody's standing outside with the dog like wrapped in a towel. I'm like, oh, she must have just passed away. Oh. But when I got out of the car, I went up to everybody. I go, what happened? She was hit by a car. She had gotten out and took off after another dog, and a car hit her. They didn't stop, which I don't know why they didn't stop, but my mom thinks maybe they didn't know. I don't know. I feel like if you hit something, you would know. But so I was like, oh my God, I am so sorry. So I knelt down and I'm petting her, and she's just, oh, it was a mess. My poor mom saw the whole thing happen, and it was just so devastating. So obviously, well, the dog's name is Bella. She didn't make it. So, me and my sister had to take her to like an emergency vet to have her cremated and all that stuff. So that was that. So that's been like on my mind or whatever. So, and then like that's when I started to feel sick, and it started with my throat, and I'm like, okay, I'm just getting a cold, obviously. So the next day I just start like coughing and my chest is like congested and like that. So I was like, oh my God. So I went to work for a few hours that day and I was like, I can't do this. I need to go home. So I went home. Next day I called in or I called off of work and I went to urgent care. I'm like, maybe it's pneumonia. Maybe I'm dying. Whatever. So I go in there and they do the swab and everything like that to check me for COVID, flu A, flu B, whatever else is out there. And then the doctor came in and they pretty much said there's nothing they can do for me. I'm like, oh, it's not pneumonia or anything? They're like, no. I'm like, can you put me on antibiotics? And they're like, no. You just got to let it take its course. I'm like, oh my God, this sucks. Because I've been awake at night just coughing and coughing and coughing. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm surprised I haven't broken a rib yet. So I leave there and everything. And I went to the store to get more cough medicine and stuff like that. And all I really needed was Mucinex. Because we have Mucinex here. And I took that. And I'm like, oh, that's helping a little bit. At least to break it up. I wish I would have thought about that in the first place. And I wouldn't have to go to urgent care because, let me tell you, I'm not looking forward to that bill at all. So, yeah, that's what's been going on in my little life. So, how are you? Everything good with you guys? I hope. The weather's starting to get nicer, so I'm excited about that. I can start my walks again and my hiking and stuff like that. The sun's actually out today, and it's going to be like, I think, 68, 70. But I have to work 11 to 6:30, but I'm going to try to soak up some vitamin D as best I can because, oh my God, I need that. Because that really helps with when you're sick too. So what else? I finished It Starts With Us, finally. I finished that day. I went to urgent care. Oh my God. I loved those two books. But I'm sad because they're not going to make a movie out of the second one, I don't think. And then the stories don't continue. So I'm like, I hate that. When you just read a book and there's not another one, you're like, oh, what's gonna happen? Wait, what? But it was so good. Aw, just the letters they wrote to each other was so cute. The characters were amazing. Oh gosh. Anyway, yeah, it was a good book. What am I up to now? Oh, I was just sitting here like writing in my journal. I'm trying to do this thing instead of posting things like on Facebook. I'm gonna write them down instead of posting it on Facebook, and then I'm also writing out like things that customers do. I work at a grocery store, and I work at a service desk, and just the way people are and what their situations are is hysterical. So I'm just sitting here writing down that. So instead of using like Facebook and like posting, I'm gonna write it in my journal, like what I would want to post. Like for today, I put Facebook post, wish this cold would go away already. I just want to breathe again. And then like yesterday, I was working customer service, and a lady came in, and it was a little older lady, and she goes, so I bought like a coleslaw the other day or 2 weeks ago, and the broccoli that was in it or something was just like sticks. But I ate it anyway. But I was wondering, can I get a refund? And so I told her, I said, ma'am, I'm sorry, we can't do that because you don't have the packaging or the receipt. We're not able to do that. But the girl I was working with went ahead and did it anyway. Whatever. Which she shouldn't have really done. But it was only $5. But still, now that lady's going to come back and think she can continue to do this because that one person said it was okay. So, instead of putting that on Facebook, I'm going to write that in my journal. So, yeah, it's quite interesting. But anyway. So, yeah, that is my little life update. I hope you guys are all well and healthy and all that fun stuff. But anyway, I'm going to go for now. I got to finish my coffee and get ready for work. And, yeah. So thank you for watching. I'm sorry I haven't been making videos lately, but I'm alive and doing somewhat okay. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!